What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Brian, and this here is Country Boy Archaeology. And we're going to sit here and talk about these stones today, and I'm going to rant a little bit, and I'm just going to tell you what I think's in them, and what I think they are, and you just tell me, am I right or am I wrong? Do you see it or do you not? Now, RJ Frog Pond. Good job, my brother. This image you have here drawn out is just about accurate as you can get to what are actually drawn in the Quiche Mayan Popol Vuh story. I have it in my page featured, and a couple of them have the art straight from the tombs and pottery and all of that stuff, right? And you cannot have come up with a better drawing than you did right there. It is just, but you're right about the birds and all that stuff, because I see that more than I see faces, and I think it's the pieces that we have, and it's what you got to look with. But I will tell you what I see in every stone and why I think it's Popol Vuh. You have eagle, crow, parakeet, elephant. This is what people think they see in the stones, and you do see all of this stuff. Elephant, bear, which actually turn a little bit, will turn boar on some rocks that I've seen. Now you have shark. I have also seen shark. The fish part of it will be different fish. On my owl and stuff like that, it is bass. I will show you in a minute. This is turkey, right? And turkey is actually Thunderbird with his lights, with the lightning coming from his eyes. This is on every stone, and this is how I know this is not pareidolia, right? Now, on this side, if you look, this is a parrotfish. This is his beak right here. This is his eyes, and that's the parrotfish. Now, you take parrotfish and you tuck parrotfish upside down, and you have whale. Again, it's according to what piece you have that you're going to see these in. But there's always going to be fish. There's always going to be Thunderbird. There's always going to be birds. And there's always going to be men and monkeys. Now, on this side, you will see monkey side. This is going to be his eyes here, top of his head, and his ear is here, and where the beak is the bird. As you turn it around, it will change monkeys. These were painted at one time. Now, on monkey side, as you're doing like this, right, all you have to do is flip monkey upside down, and then you have the faces everybody's been seeing. Now, the faces everyone's been seeing, if you look right here, this would have been colored. Now, the eyelashes you said you've seen, I don't believe they're eyelashes. Yes, they're not on fish and stuff. It is the false sun and moon. But if you see faces of stone, he has the little mouth that comes out right here, the nose. You have to turn these stones in a certain way. Now, I will show you my owl. Now, here's owl, which on this side is going to be a snow owl, which if you turn snow owl upside down, it's either a duck or a swan or something right here. Here's his head. You can see that would have been a dark area, which would have been the beak of the owl. Now, on the side of the stone, you will also see serpents. Now, this is the little mouse. It's rat is what it is. And rat is in the story of Popol Vuh. It tells how owl is in the story of Popol Vuh. Parrot is in the story of Popol Vuh. All right? Now here's fish people in the story of the Popol Vuh. They were bird people. They were there. Okay, now here is the bass. That's the fish that's in my owl. You have bass, and you'll also have bigger birds. It is in every stone. That is why it's not pareidolia. If you take and you know how to look for it, you will find mouse, right? You will find bear. You will find all of them in all of these stones. You will find shark. This is probably one of my favorites, other than, well, I got three. My Alma parrot in this one. I call this my Chris Penny piece just because it looks like what Chris Penny be doing. The older stones, I say these are much older than some of the other ones. Not a little Indian. But I can turn this stone and give you serpents. I can turn this stone and give you all the animals that I give you. And I say they stack into totems. And why do I say that? I say that because of the way some of these stones are shaped. Right? They just look like they're made to go in totems. They look like pieces of a puzzle. And once I found out, they are pieces of a puzzle. I have them that look like deer legs. And the little deer hoof. Which also, if you know how to turn it, will give you all the other images. Trust me, that's how I know. And I've learned it from all of your rocks as well. But I'm fortunate in the fact that I'm kind of like Faces in Stone. I'm in one area, but I'm keeping my area secret. And people's like, I want to see on-site digging, but you're not going to see no on-site digging with me. Trust me, I'm not. I've learned what I've learned because I've dug this by myself. Because I was able to hold each one of these rocks and compare them and not listen to the folks that said they were artifacts. They wasn't artifacts, and all them just creek rocks. But yet, you're right, they creek rocks, but none of them come from the creek. But you have labeled them creek rocks as masons because that's where you threw them all. What did they do with the trash back in the day? In 1832, the day after they kicked out all the Indians, what did they do with the trash? We all know what they did with the trash back in the day. What made the Indians mad? They threw it in the creeks. In fact, there's folks that make YouTube channels of it right now. They walk the creeks and they find the trash that white man threw in there years ago. That's where they put all these rocks. Artifacts. Look at that skull laying right there. You're not going to tell me I got pareidolia. There's nothing wrong with my mind. If you don't see it, there's something wrong with yours. And that's all I got to say about that. But this video is running about 8 minutes long, and I'm just going to leave it at that. And I got a good video coming up. It's just, people say I run my mouth too much and don't show enough rocks, so I got a picture slide coming and show you a little something just for the picture show. Till next time, Country Boy Archaeology. Peace out.